Hello and welcome back to our continuing adventures in the Let's Defend platform. Today we are going to tackle SOC101, Phishing Mail Detected, EventID 41, dated January 2, 2021, 3:39 p.m. As per normal, I am going to copy and paste the supplied information before we go ahead and take ownership. Cash bank. I'm pretty sure this was mentioned in a previous exercise. Email was blocked. Credit card statement from Cash Bank. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take the IP address and we'll run it through Talos that they give us. Redrule.com, poor email rep in the US. Nothing that mentions Cash Bank. And Cash Bank itself denotes shopping but does not specify a MX record or mail server, anything along those lines. Don't see expiration date readily available. Here we go. 1998. So that's a semi-old one. Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll go to MX Toolbox as opposed to Talos, and we will run the domain through the MX lookup. No DMARC, no DNS. If there's none of that, I doubt there's going to be an SPF record for us to actually check. Of course, nothing published. So more than likely this is no way, shape, or form from Cash Bank. So looking at the included, look at that. Your credit card statement is attached. So we will go ahead and off-screen download the file, extract it, and we will submit it to VirusTotal. And we have a 50 out of 70 detection. I've never seen an invoice actually be an executable. What do we got? Bits loader, Trojan from PowerShell downloader. Okay, well, let's take the hash that we're given and we will dump it into hybrid analysis. Maybe, possibly. Now let's dump it in any.run and we'll wait for that to come through. And we've got 3 entries. All of them denote malicious activity. Although, interestingly enough, so closest would be Jan 1. Did that finish and come back up? Yes. So we've got Jan 2nd detection. Guess it was a good thing this thing was blocked because this is definitely not anything that we would want. Uses cert util to decode a file. Not anything an actual invoice should be doing. We have screenshots. Error opening file. It's endpoint sample. So Phoenix Miner, which kicks off PowerShell to grab two executables. That looks like it fires it off. It does a cert decode. Oh, now I'm interested. What is this? Invalid request. Let me guess, this is not actually existing any longer. Okay, so apparently it still does. Either that or it's in blacklist with the AV that's on this box. But effectively, I've seen enough. There's nothing in this that is any way, shape, or form anything besides malicious. So it's a spoofed email with a full-on 100% malicious attachment. All right, let's go ahead and get ourselves attached to it. It's blocked. Who was this aiming for? Mark. Definitely a good thing. So it's probably Mark Prod. No agent installed. That itself is its own problems. Nothing else that stands out with a mark? Nope. Okay. So we've gone through, we've investigated the email, the sending IP address, and then the attachment in said email. So let's go ahead and go back to the investigation channel and we'll run through the playbook. Email's already parsed because I've copied and pasted the info. Was there attachments or URLs in email? Yes, it is most assuredly malicious. Oh goody, artifacts. So first things first, that is the attachment. Grab it from virus total. Then we have an IP address. And then we have email domain and email sender. The IP address. So what we would want to do is go through and first off block the IP, or the sending IP from the email system to just outright reject it. And then we would set up an additional filter that anything claiming to come from Cache Bank is just immediately sent into the garbage bin or admin quarantine. And if we didn't have a AV detection for the executable there, if we have whitelisting and blacklisting technology in place on the workstations, we would just ban that hash, and we would kind of hope that our AV would catch up. Anything else out of any of these things? Several. Just depends as to how far down the rabbit hole you want to go. Well, I suppose from the analysis we did manage to pull the GitHub URLs. So we might as well include those. Where's that second one? Right next to it. phoenixminer.exe. Auto-it, evasion. So miner along with quasar rat. Double trouble. Alright, I think that's probably enough there. Check if mail was delivered to user. Device action was blocked, so it was not delivered. Okay, and go ahead and finish that. That was a true positive, as it was definitely phishing, along with being malicious as all get out. Spoofed. And need more coffee. Spoofed email with a minor / wet maildoc. Close. Bing, bang, boom. Looks like we get all of the tasty points. Okay, so that should conclude SOC 101, phishing email detected, event ID 41, and that just leaves us with what? Oh, we gotta go all the way back into August of 2020 with our magical time machine and work out the rest of this stuff. Alright everyone, I'll see you in our next video and our continuation of our SOC exercises.